Alright guys, so welcome back to a new video. Today is April 10th. And the reason as to why my schedule is a little off, right, because normally it's like squat, bench, deadlift, bench. I haven't really been recording my Wednesday bench just because I really wasn't, like, Wednesday is essentially like, it's become a much more serious day now, but ultimately, you know, I try to keep it short just so that I'm not at the gym long and I can get back home in a timely manner. So I just choose not to record. But I might start recording Wednesday just to kind of, you know, be continuous with my 4 days a week. But let's go ahead and see what we have on today's program. I'm going to keep my introduction short today just so I can get straight into it. And we'll just see what we got for today. So I have a single at 6 to 7 with a 2x6 at 6 to 7, right? So that could mean a whole lot of things depending on how I feel. But my only goal in mind today is to have incredibly crispy lockouts, right? I'm gonna do my best not to focus on the weight and more so just think about the level of execution and attempt to have a flawless series of deadlifts. That's literally all I care about today. So, I actually got Clay. You guys might have seen him somewhere in the back, and Mikey here. So we got most of the old training gang here today. We're honestly just missing Pops. So looking forward to bringing some energy today and just having a phenomenal day. So let's just get started and start warming up. Come on. Hunt that shit back. Woo!
What was that? 881?
It's not bad, bro.
How much is that?
Huh?
What's the weight?
400? Ooh. 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 All right, guys. So that was freaking close, man. That was a near miss or a miss. That was a close, very, very, very close attempt at pulling 400 hook. Like, that is very, very good. That is a big, big improvement from the last time I tried pulling hook. Some of the changes is I don't really get that same rebound out of my start position because when I pull mixed, I'm just a lot more comfortable being able to essentially like wedge into the bar and torque up as much as like to a greater degree, right, where I can just kind of start off the ground with a little bit more approach. But the fact that I even pulled this almost all the way up without my thumbs, like, I mean, like, yeah, my grip came undone at the top, but like, I've only been pulling hook. I haven't really pulled hook almost in like 3 weeks or 2-3 weeks. So to just come back and hit an all-time PR, that 771 was an all-time hook PR. Like, that's the most I've ever pulled hook. And at the same time, it was also my cleanest, because my last hook grip PR was 766, 347 and a half. So that's a 2.5 all-time hook PR, right? So, man, like, what the hell? Like, I'm just happy because, like, my thumbs aren't bleeding. Like, my nail didn't come off. I had a little bit of skin come off on my right hand, but I think we could definitely improve on this, 100%. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm probably gonna drop down to 716 and maybe get a few, because I still want to pull. I want to still pull something decent, mixed grip. Obviously the strength for 400 is there. So I'm gonna drop down to 716, do a few reps, mixed grip, just get warmed up, because I don't want to just go straight into attempting 400 mixed grip. So I'm gonna go 716, probably 815, and then depending on how those move, then we'll adjust accordingly. So, but man, like, this is a great start to a deadlift session. Also considering, like, I didn't really sleep that good last night. You know, I woke up at 2. I didn't go back to bed until like 2:45, taking care of baby, and then I woke up again at 4:30 to grab him and put him back to sleep, and then I woke up again at 7:30. So a very disruptive night of sleep. But my morale is like all high right now. I'm feeling great. You know, I hit an all-time hook grip PR. I damn near almost pulled 400 kilos hook grip. Like, this is very promising. You know, like, I didn't start incorporating hook as a means of replacing my mixed grip. I just kind of started throwing it in there so I can have some experience with it in case I ever needed to pull hook grip. So the fact that I can pull 350, and honestly, I'm pretty sure I could have pulled anything under 390 hook. 400 might have been a little much. I think 385 would have been really good. Like, this is a dub for hook grip. It's still not as good as my mixed, so it's all good in the hood. Whew. All right, let's recalibrate, readjust, and then we'll keep on going to this workout. That was 390, 859 at freaking perfect. I mean, it felt perfect anyways. I haven't really been able to watch what I recorded on my phone because it's like being super slow right now. So for whatever reason, it just doesn't really want to cooperate. Oh, here we go. Let's see if my phone wants to cooperate now and let me watch my video. It felt really good off the ground, but I do want to say on the 370, I did feel a bit of tightening on the lateral side of my quad on my left leg. I felt it on this. Like, it's not like a painful knot or anything right now. It just feels like it got really tight, like if I just got bruised. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm probably just gonna strap up for my back downs. I'll probably just do like 606 or 495. Yeah, that was money. It's playing now. That's probably one of the cleanest pulls I've ever done in my life. And I'm so happy with that because all of my deadlifts have been very clean today. So I've pulled 859 clean. I pulled 815 clean, 771 hook grip clean. I missed for 880 with the hook. It was a mixed hook, so I'm very happy with the way deadlifts have turned out today. Like, my only objective to come in today was to have simply a clean level of execution, and that's exactly what I've been doing today. So I am extremely happy with the way deadlifts have been today. Like, this is just the cleanest my deadlifts have like been in a very long time, I feel. I'm very happy with these deadlifts. But I'm gonna just keep an eye on my quad. I don't really feel like pushing my back downs because, like we know, it's not a matter of strength. It is a matter of consistency and execution. So I'm gonna drop the weight down, probably 4 reds, just to kind of see how my quad feels with that. And it's just a 2x6 at 6. So nothing crazy, man. But when deadlifts go your way, it is definitely a day to be super happy. All right, guys, so we just have a 2x6 after this. So just gonna attack this weight very methodically. It has been a fantastic, wait a minute, did I put this on correctly? Yeah, I did. Whew, this is easily the strongest I've been, and just the best my technique has been in a very long time. Whew. A 953 squat single on Monday, and then I did a 530 bench double on Wednesday, so I'm in a good spot. Ooh, that feels like the appropriate RPE. I think that was 5 reps, but that was a good set, good set. 4 plates is definitely the weight selection for today. So I'm gonna do this one more time. Probably won't record, and then we'll go do some leg accessories and get out of here. Okay, I lied. I am gonna record my last set, but figured to get a little side angle. So my quad's actually not really hurting on these back downs, and that might just have something a little to do. Maybe it's just because it's a lighter load, so my quad doesn't have to like contract as hard. So that's also another reason of sometimes it's a better option to do less weight, because if you're feeling a little banged up, but you can still do the motion pain-free, it is always a better option to drop the weight and do the full range of motion with as little pain as possible if you're kind of on the fence about pushing it, right? So these are actually feeling pretty good right now. Whew. Okay, fatigue is starting to kick in. I need intro workouts. That's pretty much it for today's workout. I mean, not really. I take that back. That's it for today's compounds. So I need to make sure that I write that down in my journal. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is, so last week I did hack squat with 445, so today I'm gonna put a 5th plate and we'll do probably 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps on hack squat. And then I'll probably do leg curls and leg extensions with some calf, and then I think that'll be a good place to call it. So feeling really good. Today has been a phenomenal training session so far. Like, just everything I want out of a training session is today. Because there's no point in being able to lift whatever you load on the bar if you can't do it to standard and you can't do it correctly. So to just have the ability and the execution that I did today, it just makes me so happy and proud of today's session. And it's sessions like these that are going to build into me taking back my deadlift world record and extending it to the point where everybody else in the field is going to have to train even harder. Because right now, with it being at 411, there's multiple people gunning at it. You have Enaharo, Nanso, reciprocated biceps, Rondell. Those are just a few people. Oh, Etienne, just a few, and then Timur, obviously he's the current world record holder. So it's like multiple people within that 400 plus range, 411 plus range. So I want to push it to like 430 plus minimum. And because honestly, chipping it is just like, if I chip the world record in June, it'd really just be to not screw myself over for Sheffield. But if bench and if bench and squats go the way I want them to, then like, even if I hit a deadlift PR, like, we're gonna have something crazy to end the day with, without even having to unload everything I have on deadlifts. So let's go do some leg accessories. Come on, last set, best set. Treat this shit just like a fucking deadlift. Come on. Don't slow down. That's how you train your accessories. All right, guys, so we just concluded today's workout. It was honestly a really good day. Like, I can't harp on how good today felt, just from a standpoint of execution and effort. I did play my back downs very conservative, but that was just because when I was warming up again for my mixed grip, I was experiencing a little bit of external discomfort on my left quad, and I think it was just a bit of a temporary thing, So I really hope that you guys can hear me clearly. I do have my windows down, and I am trying to project my voice really clearly through the mic. I should probably raise the windows just for a little bit, just for the conclusion. So, man, what a phenomenal day. Had a really solid Monday, a really good Wednesday, a really good Thursday. So tomorrow's the last day to really finish this week strong. So I am super, super excited to train tomorrow. Especially because I did train very hard today, but I didn't feel like I went over, like I didn't go into that red zone where I was in, where there was a probability of being extra fatigued for Friday. I think I'm going to feel pretty solid on Friday, and I was telling Mikey that if I can just bench 550, I'll be very happy. So 550 with a few sets at 474 plus. Awesome day. But all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and lower my windows down because it is hot as heck today. It says it's 98 degrees right now on my thermometer, and I don't have my AC running because I'm jamming out to some corridos and, you know, windows down, country bowl style, guys. Got the subs turned up, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.